Hey guys, so I'm going to be redoing my SWOT analysis of Google today because my audio in the last video recording seemed to go out. To start off with strengths, Google has two core strengths. Its search engine processes nearly 70% of the world's searches, and Android powers nearly 80% of smartphones worldwide. Also, Google leverages its strengths in search and mobile by corralling users into its ecosystems with useful apps like Maps, Drive, Gmail, YouTube, and Google Now. These apps gather information on users, enabling Google to craft better targeted ads across its networks. Finally, Google's ad-dependent business model enables it to launch free operating systems and productivity software, giving an advantage against Microsoft, which relies on revenue from paid software. However, Google's greatest strength is also its biggest weakness. With over 90% of its revenues coming from advertising, Google is vulnerable to fluctuating demand for its ads. One of Google's most closely watched figures is the cost per click, or CPC, of ads, which measures how much advertisers are willing to pay for traffic. In the first quarter, Google's CPC fell 7% annually, compared to the 3% decline in the fourth quarter of 2014. As the value of Google's ads declined, however, the value of Facebook's ads climbed due to its strategy of throttling the number of displayed ads to inflate demand for their ads. Google also has an alarmingly high turnover rate among both top executives and regular employees. Google employees only have a median tenure of 1 to 1.5 years. Despite those weaknesses, there are many opportunities at Google. Google will add context-based searches of apps and replacements of app-based browsers with Chrome overlays. Also, Google is expanding into the enterprise market with Android for Work and Chrome for Work, two efforts aimed at pulling small and medium-sized businesses away from Microsoft and Apple. Finally, Google has plenty of opportunities for long-term growth, including driverless cars, smart home efforts, robotics projects, artificial intelligence, medical equipment, and even possibly medicine one day. To go on to threats, they have three main threats: Facebook, Amazon, and Apple. Facebook's 1.44 billion monthly active users make it the first stop for any company looking to advertise on social media. Its streamlined app and ability to rapidly grow a hidden network of third-party apps and sites through single sign-on should continue to be a thorn in Google's side. Also, Apple is slowly carving out Google. Last year, it replaced Google with Bing as the default search engine for Siri and Spotlight. It also blocked Google Maps on CarPlay and will enable ad blockers for mobile Safari and iOS 9. That's bad news for Google because it relied on iOS for 75% of its mobile ad revenues last year, according to Goldman Sachs. Despite these threats, Google has many innovations for the future, so it looks like the company will continue to grow and prosper.